Hello class, this is the second screencast of the day, so make sure you already watched the other screencast, which was on 6.2, because now we're on 6.3 and we're on the back of the first page. So 6.3 is about recycling. So it says aluminum cans can be recycled instead of being thrown in the garbage. The weight of 10 aluminum cans is 1/1600 of a kilogram. The aluminum in 10 cans that are recycled has a value of 14 cents. So question number 1, if a family threw away 2.4 kilograms of aluminum in a month, how many cans did they throw away? Explain or show your reasoning. So I always just go straight to making a table because I think it's easier to see. So in this problem, we're talking about the weight of the can, and we want to know how many cans they threw away. So looking back up here, so we know the weight of 10 cans is 1/1600 of a kilogram. So right now, I'm not worrying about the price over here because question number 1 does not say anything about the value of the cans. So I'm going to set up a table, and I'm going to use C for my cans and W for my weight. And you'll see why I use these variables later on the next page. So in the information that's given to us, we know that if we have 10 cans, the weight is going to be 1/1600 of a kilogram. So now looking in our question, so we have a family threw away 2.4, and again, we're talking about our kg, that's our weight. So I need to put 2.4 right here in the table, and then I'm trying to find the number of cans. So remember, I need to figure out what to multiply by. So 10 times something will give me 0.16. So if I don't know what to multiply, I'm going to take out my calculator and I'm going to type in 0.16. So go ahead and do this. Divided by 10. And that'll give me my constant of proportionality of 0. Sorry, this is kind of hard to see. 0.016. So that's what I'm multiplying by. So now I have the weight and I need to find the cans. So now I need to work backwards. So if I'm working backwards, I'm dividing by 0.016. So then I type that in my calculator and I do 2.4 divided by my constant, and that gives me 150. So my answer is 150 cans. And then where it says explain or show your reasoning, well, by drawing a table, I did show my reasoning right here. That 2.4 divided by 0.016 will give me 150. Okay, so now next question. What would be the recycled value of those same cans? So now we're talking about recycled value, so basically the price. So I'm going to make a new table. I need to use the number of cans. And then for the recycled value, I'm going to use an R. So looking back up here, if I have 10 cans, we have a recycled value of 14 cents. So put that in our table, 10, and then we have 14 cents. Well, what I can do first is I can find my constant of proportionality. So 10 times something will get me 0.14. So I can take out my calculator. I'm going to divide 0.14 divided by 10. When I do that, I get 0.014. So that's what I'm multiplying by. So now I'm going to read back my question, and so I need to know what would be the recycled value of those same cans. So if I have 150 cans, I need to multiply 150 times my constant of proportionality of 0.014. And when I do that, I get 2.10, which is $2.10. So my recycled value is $2.10. Now you guys will need to flip over to the back page because the next two questions that we're going to go over is on there. So we're going to do number 3 and number 4 by looking at our tables. So number 3 wants to write an equation using C for cans and W for weight. So we're going to look, we're going to look up here at this table because we have C and W. So to write an equation, we took our C value and we multiplied it by 0.016, or we can say 16 thousandths. So I'm going to write my decimal as a fraction. So 16 thousandths C equals my W, or my weight. So now number 4, we have to write an equation. R is going to be the recycled value of the cans, and C is going to be the number of cans. So if I look at my table, my first value is C. Well, what did we do with our C value? We multiplied it by 0.014, or I could say 14 thousandths. So if I say 14 thousandths, I can write it as a fraction. And then when I multiply that by my C, I forgot 0. Multiplied it by my C, I got the value of R. So now that you're finished with this video, you are then going to work on your quick progress check, and that will be due before the class period ends.